And you wouldn't have caught all of them, so we'll call it a day. And
yeah, all right, that's fair. That's fair. That Aldo.
I think he's lost the plot up there, mate. He seriously has lost the plot. I saw him like just bouncing around with the dogs up there earlier. He's literally lost it.
Well, what a day. Spooner now on 22 fish with an average weight of 38 pounds. Dovey smashing his PB with a colossal Bosnian carp, and me a load of new friends who have nicked my bed. During the night, Spoons and Dovey both caught again, but nothing close to what we'd set our sights on, while for me, it was another quiet night.
This area of the lake, pretty much from Tom all the way down, all the way around the horseshoe, has been one fishless circumference of doom. But there's apparently going to be a small weather change. It could make a difference, but I'm not hopeful. I'm trying to be hopeful.
And in a cunning ploy to get those carp out of Spooner's spot, I hired the help of some local kids to cause some commotion.
Amazing. I've spent the whole time here trying to keep the bay as quiet as possible. Some kids have just turned up and absolutely larraping some rocks in. I'm not sure how it affects the fishing, but you can only laugh, can't you?
Yeah, nice one, lads. I'll have your money for you as soon as I get a bite.
Oh, might be never then.
I've just reeled in, so I thought I'd quickly take the time to show you exactly what rig I'm using. I've got about 18 inches of tube in there down to a lead clip, and what I've done is I've squashed the swivel down in the lead clip to make the lead free running, and what that does is it stops the fish being able to use the weight of the lead to get rid of the hook. And down from there I've got a 7-inch boom to a spinner rig, which means I've got a swivel connected directly to the size 2 hook, and I've got an 18mm wafter hook bait on there as well. So a big hook, a big bait for big fish, and this rig is very simple, but it'll work for you anywhere in the world.
And with my rig sorted and cast back out, I enlisted some help spotting.
Are me and you best friends, Neil?
You're my second best.
Oh. That's really out of order. I thought because we were bonding and spotting together. Before I had all of my eggs in one basket, I had all 3 rods on one spot, but I've now decided to split the difference a little bit. Now I could have completely cheated and used the bait boat to put the bait out, but instead I've half cheated and used Spooner as well to put the bait out with me, so thanks, Spoons.
Teamwork, mate. Makes the dream work, doesn't it?
Oh, you smell amazing. Have you got some... Oh, my God. Oh, we are best friends. Go. Look at my trajectory to yours.
All right, maybe then.
I was now feeling left out of not just catching carp, but also team spot bonding. So I decided to make good use of my time and help my good friend and local Serbian angler Dejan to make a goulash.
Your job here is to prove to me that Serbian stroke Bosnian goulash is better than Hungarian goulash.
Better than
All
Hungarian.
Right, that's fine.
First of all, we put the onion into the pig fat.
That sounds delightful. Cannot wait. But in the meantime, I'll carry on catching these Bosnian brutes. Starting with this lovely mid-30 mirror. Whilst back at Operation Goulash, it looks like Ali has now become the expert.
You never want to put meat into something dry, do you?
No, but you will find the soft here.
No, it looks soft. It looks soft.
Yes.
Soft and wet, ready for meat.
Spoons was in again, and this looked pretty decent.
44.4, and a fish I kind of owe to Mr. Dove. He mentioned whacking one long into the bay. That's what's just happened. Cheers, Tom.
If you rush any of it, you end up with glute-plash.
Yes,
Yeah.
not goulash.
Oh, and we don't want that. So you take your time, which allows me to keep on catching.
What another beauty, Spoons. And I think you'll have to wait to cast that rod back out. You're off.
Just had this, like, I got a big common in the net. I was just literally in the process of putting a bag back on that to cast back out. And the right-hand rod's gone. Happy days.
And by the looks of it, this one's big.
Could this be the moment he's been dreaming of? Has Spooner finally broken his PB of 53 pounds, 12 ounces?
I'd say it's exactly 50 pounds.
Really?
Well done, mate.
Yes, mate.
They're getting bigger.
Yeah,
getting bigger.
Yeah.
Well, what about that for a brute?
My first £50-pounder, and it's £50 exactly. What a carp. I did feel that the more I caught, the bigger they were ultimately going to get. I had to get through to the bigger fish, and thankfully, I've just caught the first, and I say the first, I'm going to have more, over £50. Happy days.
I've no doubt your perseverance and sheer determination will bring you success, but for now, grubs up.
Well, gentlemen, as you lot are doing all the catching, I thought I'd make myself useful. And with my old mate Dejan, we have rustled up a gastronomical delight, Serbian stroke Bosnian goulash.
Well, thank you very much.
Hey, let's toast plates because to Spooner. Would you say this is the most epic session you've ever had?
Yeah.
Well, to Spooner's most epic session.
Thank you, lads.
To your PB.
Let's have another clink on a PB, because that was
yeah, to your PB, and a good night's sleep for me. Yeah. I mean, how many pounds of carp have you caught up till now?
Not that I've worked it out, but about 1,100.
2 ounces. Have you really?
Yeah. It's incredible.
What we saying then, boys? Is this any good?
It's lovely, mate.
It's really nice.
Well, the goulash is a success, unlike Ali's Bosnian fishing adventure so far.
I wouldn't write it off just yet. As the night unfolded, my rod started to come alive.
Well, it's had a massive drop back. Picked the rod up, started winding and winding and winding and winding, thinking, no, nothing there. And I finally met up with a carp. This is quite heavy. Oh, it's very strange. It felt weird.
Probably because it's been so long since you've caught a carp, mate.
Quite a heavy fish, this. Yeah, this is a good one, I think. I'll use the line, I can see it now. What have we got? Oh, he's a good one. He's going to do to start. Go on, boy. No. Go on. Go on. Go on. End the blank. End the blank. End the blank. We're not going to blank. We're not going to blank. Yes. Woo! Off the mark.
What a relief, and at £40, 12 ounces, not a bad start.
Just a bit of a late one.
A right old warrior, this one. Do you know what? It's always nice to get off the mark on a new venue. It's taken a little bit too long for my liking.
Well done, Al. Welcome to the party.
Okay. Here's a carp, and it's a big carp.
Carp number 3, £39, 7 ounces.
The rods are out there on good spots. It's feeling good.
And next up, rocking the sandal sock combo, Spooner.
Just another mid-30. Standard. Back to you, Dovey.
Fish have obviously moved out a little bit, and there's some in front of me tonight. Good. There's another fish on the other rod.
Don't worry, Dovey, I'll come to the rescue. With a little help, 2 carp are safely landed, smallest a 36-pounder, and the large one going 44.2.
Blinding way to go into the night.
Spooner then landed 2 small 20-pounders, and the last one of the night goes to me, taking my total so far for the trip to 6.
After a busy night, Dovey and Spooner must be shattered. And as we approach our final days, thoughts start running through your head. Will I catch any more? Will Dovey get the monster of the lake? And will Spooner ever beat his PB? Well, he might, as he's in already. And it looks big, even though he can't see it. Where's your glasses, Spooner? Will it top the scales and beat his previous personal best?
52.2. Oh, that's so close to your PB.
We're getting there.
They're just trickling up.
Look at that. They are getting bigger. 52.2, and we are inching closer to me PB. It's got to happen, ain't it? Just before this goes back out into the water, I'm just going to show you exactly what I've been using since we've been here. First of all, up here, it's a very simple helicopter system, which basically means that can rotate all the way around, which prevents tangles. Now, my rig itself, it's what I call my boom combi, so called because it's got a very stiff boom section here, and the combi part comes in because I've got a very, very supple section right at the end. That gives the bait that bit more free movement that it sometimes needs to find hold in the bottom of the carp's mouth. It's really, really simple. This hook is tied on with what we call a knotless knot, and that's that it's being whipped on basically. And then you've got two little boilies, one that sinks and one that floats. So that will sit lovely like that, sitting proud of everything else around it. The bit at the top has got some extra sort of sherbety flavour on it to give it real extra traction in the swim to hopefully help the carp hone in on it straight away. That's the theory. Going to get it back out there.
So far for Spooner, the fishing has been a mega success. But one thing us fishermen can't go without is a good old cup of tea. And an important part of a proper brew is milk, which we run out of. But I've heard of a local farm that produces a unique type of the white stuff. So as lovers of culture and all things new, Dovey and I thought we'd go check it out.
Neil?
Right, lads, just give me a minute.
All right, so this might look strange, but these donkeys have the most expensive and sought-after milk in the world. And a mere pound of the cheese created by these fine animals sells for a whopping $1,000. So, lads, let's get us some milk.
No. Can you try the other nipple? If she's only got one, try a different animal.
With Ali's incompetence, it's Spooner's go.
Come on, girl. Give us your loving. Yes! She's got milk. Way up, lad.
I've got some milk, though.
Yeah? Did you get some?
Yeah, I've got some.
And a turd. Now, who wants to give it a try?
You can drink it, you know.
Go on, Spoons.
I'm not drinking that.
Well, I like my coffee black. Al?
One and go.
Our Bosnian fishing adventure was now in full swing. Dovey was catching at a steady rate. I was also off the mark, and Spooner was catching carp after carp. And if he lands this one, takes his tally to an impressive 39.
Well, it isn't tiny.
It looks like another 40-pounder, but with no time to waste, the rod's going straight back out.
Shut up.